Today is the start of my journey into finding out how my body is really working. Press firmly. Well, today is the day where I'm sticking things into myself as part of a deep dive in trying to find out how things are working with me and my diet. The name Zoe you may have heard of. It's all over the media. It's been in The Garden, The Economist. I'm going to put the details of who Zoe are down there so you can check them out for yourself. By the way, while you're there, give us a thumbs up or subscribe. I've actually signed up to do their test regime to find out how my body is affected by what I eat. What am I trying to get out of this? Well, hopefully I will develop some better habits about the food I eat, when I eat it, etc, etc. I'm super excited now to get into this box and see what they've sent me, given that I've been waiting for a couple of weeks and I'm really excited to get started. And firstly, we get a nice welcome hi, little leaflet, and on opening the box we've got 3 sensors or tests. We've got number 1, blood sugar sensor, and this is the thing that I have to stick in my arm, and will be wearing that for 2 weeks as it monitors my blood sugars as I eat different stuff, and then I scan the data into my phone using my app. Box number 2, the messy bit, the gut health test. And this is, as they so delicately put it, a little vial. I'll send them some of my poop. Box number 3 is the finger prick test. And this is a series of little pins you have to stick into your finger. They say it doesn't hurt. At certain times after eating the standardized meals, so they can monitor, I think it's probably blood fats particularly in that one. And the final and most exciting box is the muffins. Now, what Zoe do is they've carefully designed these muffins so that they know exactly what's in them, what nutrients, etc. So when you eat them, they can then, using the tests that we do on the blood and my glucose and etc., they will look at my response to my body's response, particularly blood fat and blood sugar, to eating those standardized meals at different points of time after eating them. They'll then be able to tell me how my body is responding to those foods and give me advice on sort of foods that it would be good that I ate, and maybe some foods that would be good to avoid. So today's Tuesday. I have planned to start the testing on Thursday. So I've got to put the muffins in the freezer to keep them fresh. I'll pull them out tomorrow night. And I've also then got tomorrow where I have to, I think, put my blood sugar sensor in so they get some background reading before I eat the muffins. See you tomorrow. If tomorrow is day 1 of my tests, today must be day 0, and it's time to put on my blood sugar monitor. First, I have to assemble it. I've got a couple of sticky pads. I need to swab my hand. Instructions. That's the applicator, that's the actual monitor, and some more instructions. Step 1 then, sterilise my arm. Now the pad has got to go on there. Fleshy part of my arm at the back so it doesn't knock it off. I'm a bit concerned that I will actually end up knocking the thing off. Step 2 is building the applicator, and I line up those two lines and press down firmly. That's already firmly done, almost ready to go. Next step, to actually install it. So put it on my arm where I want it to go, fleshy part, and press firmly. No, it didn't really hurt, just messing. There we go, nicely applied. Now I've got to scan it and get it going. So I need to use my phone, which I'm now recording with, so that's going to be tricky. So I've got the app for the sensor operated. I'll bring it close to there. Great, that's all done, seems to be working. And I've got now one more thing to do, and that's to get Mrs. Ejin to cover that up to try and keep it in place for the next 14 days. We'll see how that goes.